Yes, welcome everyone here to the Smash Sports Show right here on Smash FM here on a Monday here in Melbourne. Of course, let's go across to our friends over in the US, and we're heading to Boone in North Carolina, of course, and speak with the App State women's basketball team. And of course, they'll be hoping to break a 4-game losing streak coming up in the next week or so. And of course, we've got 4 very special guests joining us right now to tell us all about it. Thanks all for joining us.
Of course.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
I'll get each of you to introduce yourselves and tell us what position all you play on the court this season.
I'll go first. My name is Brooke Biggett. I'm a junior this year, and I'm a guard.
Okay, I'm Aaliyah Gilbert. I'm a redshirt freshman, and I am a forward.
My name's Dane Bertolina. I'm a freshman and I play guard.
My name's Maya Calder. I'm a senior and I'm a power forward / center.
Tell us a bit about the season so far up to this point.
It's been pretty good. It's always a blessing to be able to come out and play like we can. It's obviously been hard with the COVID and the restrictions and how the season has been different from the years before, but we're just all thankful. I think we can all agree that we're just happy that we were able to play. And I think we've grown as a team overall and we've gotten better. Our goal is to get 1% better every day. We walk on the court, as a team and also as an individual. So I think, every day is just we get better.
Now, of course, this week you've got Coastal Carolina. They're on the road and then, of course, back home at Boone. Tell us a bit about, what's going to be, the focus going to this game to hopefully break a bit of a losing streak.
I think we just got to focus on the stuff, that we can do and stuff. And I think everybody's hungry because, it's an 0-4 losing streak. So I think everybody's hungry to play this game and go in and get this dub. So as long as we just do the things, we're good at and stuff, I think. But overall, I think everybody's excited for this game coming up so we can play because, nothing's guaranteed. So
tell us a bit about your amazing coaching staff that you have there at App State.
The coaching staff is amazing up in App State. They're very encouraging, very positive. Coach Angel, she's like another mom to us. She cares for us just like we're her own daughters. We really couldn't ask for a better coaching staff to have on our back and support us through even this difficult time that we're in right now with COVID and all the sacrifices that we're making for each other. So they couldn't be better partners for us right now.
Yeah, just to piggyback off that, exactly what they all said, but they just care about our development and growth. And every day we go into practice, they all just want us to be our best and just develop our game. So they're great coaches.
Maya, of course, you are a senior, as you mentioned in the intro just a moment ago. Tell us, do you have any other seniors that's joining you this year? And I think, don't you have another year of eligibility as well?
Yeah, it's 4 of the seniors on the team. I'm the 5th one. And yeah, I do have an extra year eligibility. I'm still thinking what I want to do. I mean, I'm sure I want to play another year, but I just don't know where and how. So I'm still, thinking about that and everything. But I definitely do want to take this extra year for basketball and education purposes too. So that's definitely something I'm thinking on right now.
Tell us a bit about the bond that you've had with the other 4 seniors. You must tell us who the other 4 seniors are.
Okay, the other 4 is Lucretia Stanley. That's our point guard. Lainey Gosnell, she's another power forward. Tara Wilson, she's a shooting guard. And Michaela Porter, she's a 3. So, I mean, Michaela, this her second year playing with us, but Lainey, Pre, and T, I came in as freshmen with them. So our bond is very good. But KK, just her coming on the team for 2 years, it felt like she's been with us since our freshman year. So we have a pretty good bond, We can always talk to each other. If I need anything, I can always call on them. I think even after basketball, me and them would still be like cool and stuff. Like we just had that good bond, you know. We're leaders. We try to, lead the team and stuff like that. They're good leaders. Two of them was captain, Lucretia and Lainey, two captains. So I just think they're good leaders, and we're all good leaders for the team, and we have a special bond. So I think that helps us more with our chemistry on the court. Just knowing, like, I came in with them, and then just having KK coming in, and she just bonds so perfectly with us. So we have a great chemistry. I wouldn't change it for any other seniors.
Brooke, you're a junior there at App State. Tell us about the other juniors that you have on the team, and especially how's the bond between you and the other juniors?
So it's a little complicated because Aaliyah, she's actually a junior school-wise, so she's been with me also for 3 years. So we have Aaliyah Gilbert, and then Haley McDonald, and then Janae Sanders. She just came last year, but she's technically a junior, I guess you'd say. And then we have a walk-on, Emma Newton, and she's been with us for all 3 years too. And I mean, especially me coming from a far away, because I'm from Texas, so that's quite a bit of ways. And I mean, I don't think I've ever had such a strong bond like so fast. I came on campus, first 2 days, I was already felt like I knew them for years. And I think that was probably one of the best things about our team in general. Because I mean, it's not just them four, it was everyone on the team that, I just felt like I could go to them if anything. And my bond with all of them was just so strong. It made me being so far away from home so easy, and me being able to play with them and have that chemistry, it just made it that much stronger. So I mean, I've honestly been blessed with all my teammates. Every year, all the freshmen that come in, there's never any complications or anything like that. So it's been awesome.
Yeah, I can add to that. These girls are definitely like my sisters. I definitely understand exactly what Brooke is talking about. Like the first 2 days we were on campus, we were just automatically like clicking. Like we already had a group chat before then, but when we got together like in person, it was just, wow, like let's go do this. Let's go get in the gym. Like let's work out. Like we were already being better for each other in a sense. But the whole team is just, it's really rare to have like a women's basketball team get along as much as we do. So it's a blessing just to have them as teammates and just to love each other like the way we do.
And of course, Dana, of course, I'm not going to miss out on asking this question to you as well. Of course, you're a freshman there at App State. You must tell us the other freshmen that you have on the team as well, and the same question about the bonding side of things.
Yes, so it's me and Faith Alston, and we have like a really close bond. We live together, but I would say overall, just coming as a freshman, it's really been a year for me to grow and like adapt to the college game, because obviously it's much different than high school. But exactly what they were saying, like our team is, we're so close. We like, there's no drama, no nothing, and that's just been so refreshing and so nice. So we all love each other, and we all want to play together every day. We always just love to see each other. So
how did all you get involved in basketball, and why did you choose it?
I'll start. My whole family has played basketball. My dad actually traveled overseas playing basketball. He played in college, and he got into coaching. He coached both high school and college. And so, and my mom played, and then I have an older sister who played. So it's kind of just been like, I guess, a family tradition. It was never forced on us, but it was just kind of there. And, why not do something that I can get, I guess, like personal lessons from my dad. So it's like, and it was just something I learned to love. Obviously I did other sports too, but basketball is just something that stuck with me, and something that I realized this is something I want to do for as long as I can. So yeah, that's pretty much my story.
For me, athletics has just always been in my family. Like everybody really had to do something. So you couldn't just sit in the house or, play video games all day. But I chose basketball because, my dad played basketball and football, but he chose football, of course. But basketball really, it really just like, it was an escape for me just to like go out and do something that I didn't have to think about doing all the time. Like it was fun. It was just something that I grew to love. And, you know, as you get better, you grow to love it even more because you're just out there not thinking about anything. You're just playing and doing what you want to do. So basketball was really just the go-to, but I love it. So
Okay, I'll go. Actually, I'm Jamaican, so I never really, when I came to America when I was like 5 or 6, so I ran track. So when I came to America, I see like when I went outside and stuff, it was actually my brother that introduced me to basketball because I didn't really know nothing about basketball. I used to run track and then, but every time I go outside and like the outside courts and stuff, that's what everybody was playing, like boys, girls. So like my brother, like, you know, one day he had a basketball, he was like, come with me to play some basketball. And then every day I just started doing that, going outside, playing outside with the boys and stuff like that. And next thing you know, I joined recreational rec. I joined like the boys and girls team, and I was playing with boys at first, and then I just kept like sticking with it because it was fun at first. And then next thing you know, a woman's AU coach, he saw me. He was like, "Yeah, come play on my girls team." And then after that, I just stuck with it. I'm really my mom has like a lot of children. I'm the only one that actually like play a sport. But it was just, you know, it was fun and something to do. And then like I became real good at it and I was really athletic and fast. So I just stuck with it. And then, yeah, now I'm at that.
Yeah, for me, growing up, I played all the sports, but I knew like as I got older, I needed to find like the passion in which sport I wanted to play. And so when I got to high school, I just knew basketball needed to be my ultimate focus because my dream was always to play at the Division I level. So I knew that I wanted to put 100% all my time to basketball and just grow my game then and just get better so I could reach my dreams of playing at the D1 level. So.
Now, I know that all you mentioned right at the start, what position you'll play on the court. If you had a preferred position, would you like to convince the coaches to put you, where would that be?
if I had the handles, I would probably be a point guard because I'm directing everything that goes on and I'm coming off of ball screens and I'm pulling up every time. And that's just the funnest part, I think, just being a point guard because you get to run the court. So, Brooke, props to you.
Honestly, I'm happy with where I'm at because I'm pretty flexible. Could be a shooting guard one game and a point guard another game, or half the game this, half the game that. So, I mean, I'm definitely okay with my position. I don't think I'd want to change it. I'm not big enough to be a post.
I think I'll be a three position because I think they can do both. They can shoot it and they can go and make a layup. They can do either or. So it's like instead of just being like a post or a shooter, you know, like. But I think when you're a three, they can do both. They can shoot or dribble the ball, and sometimes they might, you know, switch up and do point or something. So I think I'll be a three, and they're not that as small. Like being, you know, they a three, you can be like medium size. You don't have to be too small like a point guard. Some threes are big, you know, can be like a power forward. So I think I'll be a three. So I'll have like the best of both worlds, kind of. Like you can do a lot of stuff interchangeable at the three position. So I think that's what I'll be.
Yeah, for me, I kind of agree with Brooke. I like my position. I like playing the guard. I like shooting it from deep. So I'm pretty good with my position. So, yeah.
Now, this question particularly goes to Dane and Aaliyah. Now, because both of you are from Charlotte in North Carolina, I have to ask, have either of you played against each other?
Yes, we have actually in high school. I went to South Mecklenburg and she went to Charlotte Catholic. So I think I played her like my junior, senior years, my older years. So she was pretty good back then. I mean, I was surprised when it was awesome when I figured out she was coming to play with me at App. So yeah.
Yeah, same with what Aaliyah said. Yeah, I was her junior, senior year, I'm pretty sure. And I think I was I was probably a freshman. I was pretty young, but yeah, it was fun playing against South. They were always great competition to play against, and I knew that my team especially always wanted to beat them, but they would always get us. But it was always fun playing against her. So
Now, I'll get all you to answer this next question, which is, what does the sport of basketball mean to all of you, and especially being there at App State?
That's kind of a hard question because it's almost like it's an intangible like thing. It's not like something I go do or something that is half of my life, because it is, but what it means to me, that's a harder question. Like, it means so much in so many different aspects. Like how Aaliyah had said, it's kind of an escape room for you. Like, it's just something you go do because it just naturally comes to you, and it's almost comfortable. Like, I could never just come to school here in a different state. The only reason I could is because I have basketball, I have teammates, I have coaches that care for me. It's something that makes me comfortable overall. And so if I'm stressed out with so and so, or I don't know, I just know I always have that thing, that basketball. Like, I always have something to go to just relax me and take my mind off of something. And at the end of the day, it makes me feel better that I'm getting better for my team, for myself, for everything. So I guess what it means to me is something that can give me comfort and reassurance that at the end of the day, like, I'm lucky to be able to do this, to have this opportunity, because, there are some people who just aren't able to. And so, yeah, I think that answers the question.
Piggybacking off of Brooke, yeah, it's definitely just like an escape place where you don't have to think about anything. And a lot of people don't have the opportunity to play. Like, even though like I was injured for 2 years and I couldn't play. And that's when I realized like I really loved basketball, because it was all I could think about, all I wanted to do, just watching my teammates like practice and pound the stone every day. It was just like, wow, like I really wish I could be out there with them. So it's really like a feeling. Like, I would agree with her. Like, it just makes you feel like you're just, when you love basketball, you go out there and you just do what you do. So yeah, especially playing with the girls on our team, they just make it even better.
yeah, for me, basketball has really been like a passion all throughout my life, and it's given me a pathway to like meeting teammates, coaches, and trainers, and it's also given me a lot of exposure to many people that I respect. And I don't think if I wasn't playing basketball, I wouldn't have met them. And it's given me and helped me create close bonds with many people. So I'm forever grateful to the game of basketball, and it's just given me so many opportunities.
Yeah, I definitely, basketball to me is an opportunity to change my life. I definitely wouldn't have known where I would have been right now if I haven't like started playing basketball. Opportunity to go to college, opportunity to meet different people, opportunity to travel, like opportunity to do something that I love and with the people I love, and to play for the people I love. So basketball is, I just see it as an opportunity for so much different things, like, because I definitely wouldn't have known where I would have been at, what I would have been doing if I didn't start playing basketball. So I'm just glad like I had the opportunity to, play this sport, and now, it gave me an opportunity to change my life and do something I love. So I definitely see this as an opportunity, because I don't know where I would have been if I didn't play this sport. So I don't know if I would have been in college either. So I'm really glad and grateful for basketball. So that's how I see it, as an opportunity.
Either of you have any future ambitions in sport of basketball post-college?
I've definitely considered it. Like I said before, my dad had played overseas. And so that's something I've thought about, possibly thinking about getting that chance to do that. And it's also nice because, we have a coach that's able to help us through that, and she's done it with previous players. And so I do think that is what I aspire to do. You know, obviously I want to play basketball, like I said before, as much as I can for as long as I can, you know, before I go out into the real world. But so yeah, that's something I've thought about, hoping to get that done and get that opportunity as well.
Off what Brooke says, I know it's kind of far away because I'm only a freshman, but I feel like when the time does come, if that opportunity is there, I would definitely take it. But it just depends on where I'm at, and I think it would be an amazing opportunity and to meet even more people. So I think when that time comes, that would definitely be something I would choose to do. So.
Yeah, same. I think if I get the opportunity, I'll take it and I'll think about it definitely if I get the opportunity to play after.
Personally, dealing with the type of injury I had, I can only take it 1 year at a time. But if I have the opportunity, I definitely would want to probably play overseas as well.
Now let's finish up with a couple of light-hearted questions about the team. Firstly, who had the most embarrassing moment on the court this season, and what was it?
Right now, the only thing I can think about is KK getting tripped on the free throw line. She literally got tripped by the other team and everybody was just running on top of her and she was just like done for after that play.
Who's the comedian in the team?
Probably Michaela, KK. I would say she's just a very goofy person. Her or Jackie Chris, one of them. They're kind of hand in hand. They're like little partners, but they're just very goofy people. So definitely them.
Any good singers or dancers we should know about?
Good singer, Aaliyah. Even though I never really heard her sing, because a lot of people can sing, but she's kind of shy. Good dancer, I'm gonna say myself.
Good dancer would be Janae Sanders.
Definitely Janae. I mean, Maya.
Yeah.
Does the same moves. She does the same.
We have a lot of people are good dancers, but if I were to pick, definitely Janae. She's got a lot of different moves.
No different. It's like
do either of you have a pre-game superstition or ritual?
So I actually did. It kind of got broken off a couple games ago, and maybe I shouldn't have broken it. But one of our teammates, Emma Newton, she used to always braid my hair, so I'd have 2 braids into a ponytail, and it recently stopped, like I said before, because she had a workout before the game and she wasn't able to do it, and so my hair feels weird every game, but we're gonna get back on it this next game.
Me personally, I like to get to the gym really early and like get shots up before. So anytime I'm able to get there and just get my mind right for the game, that would be my pregame ritual. So
I don't really have a pregame superstition thing. I just kind of get there and hope that I'm feeling the best.
I just make sure before the game I chill for a while and just relax. That's probably the only thing I do. And I don't know if this is a ritual or nothing, but like every game day, I always like scream out the word jersey, jersey, like, cause I know one time I forgot my jersey. So I do this every game, like, and they can tell me like, they laugh about it and everything, but like, I always go in there and be like, jersey, jersey, put your jersey on, like every game. So that's like something I do. I like banging stuff and be like, jerseys, jerseys. I do that every game. So yeah.
Now I have to ask. I know some of you would have played with Nicola, who was an Australian over there. Has she tried to convince any of you to come down and visit her down here in Australia?
Yeah, all the time. I talk to her like every other day. Yeah. She was like, Maya, come to Australia, bro. I'm like, yeah, one day. So and she goes, if you ever, decide to come to Australia, you can always come stay with me and her family, because I'm really cool with her family too. So yeah, definitely.
Oh, go ahead, Brooke.
Okay, I'll just say we definitely all miss her, that's for sure. Especially me, she was in my position group. So I always wish I can go up and visit her. Wish she could come down here and visit us. But it'd be cool if, like, as a team, we could go say hi to her, surprise her, something like that. That'd be really cool.
Definitely. I used to always tell her, like, I have to come and take a trip to Australia. Like, I'm coming to Australia. I'm coming to visit you because I just love everything. Like, sometimes I would like kind of, she would always say like, no. And we would always like mock her. But like Nicholas, she was like the funniest person ever. I loved her. She had the greatest vibes. So I definitely miss her. I will plan on going to see her soon.
And we'll finish up with this one last one, which is describe your amazing team there at App State in a couple words. And anyone can answer it.
Okay. So if I had, let's say I had 3 words, I would say funny, caring, and I would say loving, but I'm going to put that with the caring. So funny, loving, caring, and then I guess enthusiastic. That's probably a good word.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go with goofy, hardworking, because we do work very, very hard. And I'm gonna say loving as well, because we really do have a very, very strong bond within each other. So yeah.
I would say energy, because our whole team, we have a lot of energy. We're funny. We bring a lot of that. I would say chemistry, because we have great chemistry. We have a great bond. And then I would also have to say loving, because we love each other. We know that we would always have each other's backs whenever we needed each other. So those would be my 3 words.
I'll say definitely goofy. I'll say caring. And my last word would be hyped. Hype, yeah.
All for you. Thank you so much for getting up your time to join us. We love entering your amazing team, and best of luck for the next 5 or 6 games that you got left in the normal season before hopefully going to the Sunbelt Conference tournament, of course, coming up at the end of this month, into the start of next month, and hopefully you can get off the 4-game losing streak very soon against Coastal Carolina starting this week.
For sure, we will. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No worries. And that's Brooke, Maya, Aliyah, and Dane there, joins from the Upstate Women's Basketball team. Of course, we'll put all the details up on how you can follow the team with their schedule, of course, coming up on our social media. There's more on the Smash Sports Show right after this. Don't go away.